continual passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but from their children's end not could remove, is now 2 hours trafficked upon our stage. Which of you with patient ears attend? What here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Gregory, on my word, we'll not carry coals.
No, but then we should be colliers.
I mean, and if we be in collar, we'll draw.
Aye, why do you draw your neck at a collar?
I strike quickly being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog in the house of Montague with me.
To move is to stir, to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away. The quarrels between our masters and us, their men.
My weapon is out. Quarrel. I will back thee.
Ha! Turn thy back and run.
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by and let them take that big list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which disgrace if they bear.
You bite your thumb at us, sir.
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side if I say aye?
No!
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as a good man for you.
No better.
Well, sir?
Say better. Here comes one of the masters. Kingsley.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw, if you be met.
Hark, fools! Put up your swords! You know not what you do.
What art thou drawn among the hurtless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do keep the peace. Put up thy sword. Remain to support these men with me.
What drawn and tuggless peace, I hate the word, as I hate hell and all monstrosities in thee. Have thee, coward.
What noise is this? Give me my long sword.
A crutch! A crutch! Why call you for a sword?
My sword, I say. Blood Montague's common forces his blade in spite of me.
Stop, villain, Capulet, hold me not, let me go.
Thou shalt not from one foot to see the foe. Valiant subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this timber-sticking steel. But ho, you men in peace, throw your timbered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved princess. 3 civil brawls, bred with airy words by thee, old Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest will part away. You, Capulet, shall come with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon to know our farther pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel new approach? Speak, nephew, were you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting, ere did I approach. I drew to part them. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared. As we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, who fought on part and part, till the princess came, who parted either part.
Well, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not near this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drove me to walk abroad. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood.
Many a morning hath he been seen there, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew. Away home steals my heavy son, and in his chambers pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know of it, nor can learn of him.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. His to himself I will not say how true. But learn from whence his sorrows grow, he would as willingly give cure now.
See where he comes. So please you, step aside. Although his grievance would be much denied.
Come, madam, light the way.
Good morrow, cousin.
Was the day so young?
But new struck 9.
I mean, that hour seemed long. Was that my father that went ahead so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that, which having makes them short.
In love.
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, sad love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Why such is love's transgression? Griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast. This love that thou hast shown, not that more grief, too much of mine own. Farewell, my cousin.
Soft, I will go along.
I've lost myself. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. He is some other way.
Tell me, in sadness, who is that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aim so near when I suppose you love.
A right good marksman. She is fair, I love.
All right, fair mark, fair cuz, as soon as hit.
Oh, she is rich in beauty.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Well, teach me how I should think to forget.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite and question more. He that is stricken blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
But now, my lord, what say to my suit?
But saying o'er what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in this world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years.
Younger than she are, happy mother's days.
And too soon married are those sorely made. Earth hath swallowed all my hopes, but to woo her gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed. Within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. Tonight, I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many guests, such as I love, and you among the store. One more, most welcome, makes my number more. Come, go with me. Go, Sirrah, trudge above.
Find them out whose names are written here. I'm sent to find those whose names are here written, and can never find what names the writing person hath here written. I must have learned, in good time.
Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without food, whipped and tormented. Good evening, good fellow.
How do you good evening? I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune, my misery.
Perhaps you've learned it without book, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters in the language.
Say honestly, where's the mayor?
Stay, fellow, I can read. Signor Martino, and his wife and daughter, the lady widow of Mercutio, and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline and Livia, and Signor Valentio, and his cousin Tybalt. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up
Whither? To supper?
to our house,
Whose house?
my master's.
Indeed, I should have asked thee that before.
Now I'll tell you without asking. My master's a rich, great Catholic, and it can be not of the house of mine use. I pray, sir, come crush a love, cover one. Rest me.
At this same ancient feast of Capulets, sups the fair Rosaline whom thou so loves. Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love, the all-seeing sun never saw her magic since first the world begun.
Your lady's love against some maid that I will show you shining at this feast.
I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now, by my maiden hand, at 12-year-old I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird? God forbid, where's this girl? What, Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will? This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou hears our counsel. Thou know my daughter's of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
All late 14 of my teen, and yet to my teen be it spoken, I have but 4. She's not 14. Come, Lamech at night shall she be 14. Susan is she. God rest all Christian souls were of an age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But, as I said, on Lamech at night shall she be 14. That shall she. Mary, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now, 11 years. Our Lord knew her then at Mantua. And since that time it is 11 years. For even the day before she broke his vow, and then to my husband, God rest his soul, he was a merry man, took up the child. And I should live 1,000 years, I never should forget it.
Enough of this, I pray thee. Hold thy peace.
Yes, madam, I cannot truth but laugh. Peace, I've done. God hold thee to his waist. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I should live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary! That Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are already made mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years you are now a maid. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, lady, such a man! In all the world, why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you like the gentleman?
I'll look to like if looking like you move.
Madam, the guests are come. Supper served up. You called, my young lady asked for, the nurse cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must instant wait. I beseech you, follow straight.
We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girl, seek happy nights to happy days.
What speech shall be spoke for our excuse?
Let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them a measure and be gone.
I'm not for this ambling.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
But you are a lover.
Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in, but every man be taken to his legs.
I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was never so fair. I'm done.
If thou art done, we'll draw thee from the spire. Come, we burn daylight.
We mean well going to this mask, but 'tis not wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I,
Well, what was yours?
that lovers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Ah, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She's a fair's midwife, and comes in a shade no larger than an agate stone. Her cherry is an empty hazelnut, and in state she gallops night by night through lovers' dreams, and often they dream of love. This that very Mab.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkest of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams which are the children of an idle mind, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin a substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind. And being angered, puffs away thence, turning aside to the dewdrop in south.
This wind you speak of blows from ourselves. Come, supper's over, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence. Yet hanging the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful day with untimely death. On, lusty gentlemen.
Aye, boy, ready?
You are looked for and called for, asked for and sought for in the great chamber.
We cannot be here and there too. Be brisk a while.
Welcome, gentlemen. You are welcome.
What lady is that? She doth enrich the hand of yonder knight.
I know not, sir.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. Seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. That's my hard luck till now, which swear at sight, for I never saw your beauty to this night.
This gentle's voice should be a Montague, that by this talk in honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is Montague, our fort, a villain that is hither come in spite, whose corner doth solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
Yes, thee, this villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cause. Leave him alone. He bears him as a portly gentleman. And to say the truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and a well-governed youth. I would not, for the wealth of all this town, here in my house do this fashion. Therefore, be patient and take no note of him.
It fits, when such a villain is a guest, I will not endure him.
He shall be endured. I say he shall. Go to. Am I the master here or you? Go to. You shall not endure him. God shall mend my soul. You make mutiny among my guests. Be quiet, or I will make you quiet.
I will withdraw, but this instruction shall, now singing sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I do profane with my worthiest hand, the gentle sin is this. My lips, to blushing pilgrim ready stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong with your hands too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips, holy palmers too.
Aye, pilgrim lips that they must use in prayer.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Her mother is the lady of this house, and a good lady, a wise and virtuous. I nursed her daughter that you talk withal, and I tell you, he that can lay a hold of her shall have the chicks.
Is she a Capulet? Oh dear Count, my life is my foe's dead.
Away, be gone. The sport is at best.
The more is my unrest.
Nay, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone. We have foolish trifling backward towards. Isn't it so? Well then I thank you all. Thank you, honest gentlemen. Ah, Sirrah, it waxes late. I'll to my rest.
Nurse, come hither. What is yon gentleman, the son and heir of Cbury? Go seek his name. If he be married, my grave is likely to be my wedding bed. His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of his great enemy. My only love sprung from my only hate? Come, let's away. The strangers all are gone.
And I go forward when my heart is here. Turn back, delight, and find thy center here.
Romeo! Romeo! My cousin! Romeo!
He is wise. Now my life hath stolen him home to bed.
He ran this way. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo, humors, madman, passion, lover, appear thou in the likeliness of a sigh, and speak but one rhyme and I am satisfied. I conjure thee by Rosalind's bright eyes, that in thy likeliness thou wilt appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
This cannot anger him. Under his mistress' name, I conjure but only raise up him.
Come, he hath hidden himself among these trees.
Oh, good night, poor Romeo. I'll to my bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep on. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis in vain to seek him here which means not to be found.
But light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, for it is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, it is my lady, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I'm too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. See how she leans, her cheek upon her hand, that I wear a glove upon that hand, that I may touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious this night being over my head.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, refuse thy name? Or if thou wilt not but be sworn my love, thou no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis thy name that is my enemy. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, Romeo doth thy name. Of thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Take thee at thy word, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus was screened in the night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. For my name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, for it is an enemy of thee.
Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore?
On love's light wings.
They do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords.
I would not for the world that they see thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, and call me but love, let them find me here.
Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love me, pronounce it faithfully.
By the yonder blessed moon I vow.
Swear not by the moon.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all.
If my heart's dear love.
Good night, good night. As sweet repose and rest.
The exchange of love's faithful vow to mine.
My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Juliet! Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Watch you the truth. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night, I'm afeard. Being in night, all this is but a dream. Too flattering, sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow. Where and what time wilt thou perform the rite? And all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and oh my lord, I'll follow thee from the world.
Madam!
I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
By and by I come. Tomorrow I will send thee.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night. Romeo,
My dear,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis almost morning. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till tomorrow.
Sleep dwell in thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I wear to sleep, and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly fire's close cell, his help to crave, my dear half to tell.
Red morn smiles in the frowning night, checkering the skies with streaks of light. But to the earth some special good doth give. Within this weak flower, poison at residence, medicine power.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedici te, what early tongue so sweet, so listening. Young son, it argues this tempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure, thou art roused with some distemperature. Or, if it not so, here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon, sir. Thou with Rosaline?
With Rosalind, my ghostly father, no. That I've forgotten that name. That name is Woe.
That's my good son, but where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee. Thou wilt ask it me again. I've been feasting with mine enemy.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift.
Then plainly know, my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, hers is set on mine. And all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed. We made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass. But this I pray, thou consent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! And Rosalind, that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken young men does lie, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Well, let us hence. I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, I stumbled up on fast.
Where the devil is this Romeo? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with this man.
Why, that same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, a kinsman to old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Alas, poor Romeo's dead, stabbed with the white wench's black eye. Is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
What? What is Tybalt?
More than prince of cats, he's the courageous captain of compliments.
Here comes Romeo.
Here's goodly gear. A sail, a sail.
Petra. Anon. My fan, Petra. Good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye green, fair gentlewoman.
Is it goodeen?
There's no less, I tell ye.
Out upon you. What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I may tell you, but young Romeo will be far older when you have found him than when you have sought him. I'm the youngest of that name, for fault of a worse.
You say well.
Romeo, will you come to your father's tonight? We'll to dinner thither.
I will follow.
Farewell, gentle lady. 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 Lady.
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this?
One gentlewoman that that loves to hear himself talk.
If he say anything against me, I'll take him down. And he were lustier than he is in 20 such jacks. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave!
I saw no man use you at his pleasure.
Now, oh God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave, I pray you, sir, a word. And, as I have told you, my young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you, if you should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it would be a very gross kind of behavior, as they say. For the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you were to deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady. I protest unto thee.
Good heart, and in faith, I will tell her as much. Oh Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her devise to come to shrift this afternoon, and there she shall at Friar Lawrence's cell be shrived and married. Here's for thy pains.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there.
And Stagin, nurse, behind the abbey wall, for within the hour my man shall be with thee. Farewell, be trusting I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Petra,
Anon.
4 and a pace.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet with him? That is not so. It is 3 long hours, yet she has not come. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? Petra, say it again. Now, good, sweet nurse. Oh Lord, why lookest thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell it merrily. I am a-weary. Give me leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a John have I? Nay, come, I pray thee, speak. Good nurse, speak. I don't, do you not see that I am out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or is it bad?
Lord, how my head aches! What a head have I? Be sure your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jaunting up and down.
I, faith, I'm sorry that thou art not well.
Sweet nurse.
What says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, and a kind, and handsome, and well, I warrant a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest, your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother? Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Hie you to church. I must another way. I am the drudge and toil in your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go, all to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can. Cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words.
These violent delights have violent ends. So love moderately. Long love doth so. Here comes the lady.
Good evening.
Come with me and we will make short work. For by your leaves you will not stay alone until Holy Church incorporate 2 in 1.